I don't know. Like the faces are up. I don't know. Yeah. Cool.
Hey,
Good morning. Hello, I'm Judd, affirmed by he, him pronouns, and I'm here with my friends Thomas and Jay. We are on the actual play channel. The profits generated by this channel are donated to the Palestinian Children's Relief Fund. Our Blue Sky info is up on the screen if you want to look up what we are into and what we are up to. Uh, Last time we played Mythic Bastionland. It was kind of a low key. The last session was kind of like a low key uh, and very fun. Instead of wandering and exploring the realm, we were in the High Lord's keep, and there was some nightly drama that we kind of promptly ignored, which was great. And I loved it. It's one of my favorite gaming things that's ever happened on stream. And it really, honestly, earnestly was. And
Oh no, I
we,
think that Thomas was like, no, you know what? Screw all that. I don't care
yeah,
about that.
yeah, I did.
what's like, I spent so much time, and not so much time, but I spend some time in like subreddits where like new GMs or even some GMs are doing their thing, and asking questions and chatting, and there is this like real like issues with players who like kind of ignore the adventure, right? And I could see someone watching that and thinking that that's what was happening, and it
Right.
was not what was happening. But it's just funny to me that someone is definitely going to watch that and be just like, Thomas and Jay are monsters. They're just monsters.
I would never want to play with those guys.
I would never want to play with those guys. They're the kind of player that is destroying. They think the GM is there to just cater to them, and they have to be super special all the time. And I'm just, I can't stand that. When really, like, and we talked about it obviously, but the the drama that was ignored was just stuff that it was rolled on a couple of Spark tables, and it was just not a big deal. So good times. And I've got all of my myths printed out, which is like my big real prep for these games. Just to make it complicated, in the 3 weeks, the first 3 weeks of September, I ran a different Mythic Bastionland game with some friends, and so I've got another 6 myths rolled out. So I'm like, oh no, not that one. These other ones.
These other ones.
So that's cool. But the thing that that we left on, I think, is kind of interesting, which is you and our 2 characters and the Seeker Knights who they dueled in the first game to get kind of a leadership over them are hunting the elf in kind of the northeast, and the Scholar Knight of the Order is going to go get their posse and go to the kind of southwest and hunt the Lich. And so it's kind of almost like a competitive myth seeking, which I have never heard of before, but I kind of love. And we're kind of seeing like which way is better, which is interesting. And I'll see. I'm curious to see how that is going to shake out. Who are these characters who we see traveling through the wilderness? What do we see, Jay? What do we notice about your character?
Kelwyn?
Yeah.
Kelwyn, I meant to do some more on his mount. because I think his mount makes other mounts a little nervous.
Yeah.
But yeah, you notice his bronze, red, and black armor first. He's
Right.
got that sinister armor. I think maybe his oddly shaped, but also nasty looking sword, axe next. Um, he's lanky, maybe a little tall. His hair's a little messy, uh, but everything else is very orderly, knightly, clean. Um,
Cool. Jay, when you have a moment, could you grab the link to our dice?
yes,
Cool.
yes.
Thomas, what do we notice about your night?
Yeah, so I'm playing Balamonte, the Horde Knight, and we have accumulated a little horde of our own. We have three knights as a part of our entourage.
Yeah.
Balamonte is he has this big blunt sword which he essentially uses like a club, and his steed is a panther essentially.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I think he has this look on his face of almost like he is excited in a way that he hasn't been in a very long time. Like this is like the coolest thing that he's ever been set up to do. This is all kind of and he's kind of behind this, right? He's the one who sort of suggested that the Scholar Knight proves the fact that they are knights by like actually seeking myths and doing that. And this competition is his idea, and he's really excited. And like he talked to Kelvin, neither of them have seen an elf before. Most of them are very excited to see an elf for the first time. And this elf just sounds, I mean, not to Valmonte, but to us sounds pretty scary.
Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I think your first night out from the High Lord's Keep, to the north, you can see and maybe kind of smell the lake called Bone Lake. And you I think the main thing you notice is you see and maybe you have a reaction to it. You can tell me. You see a pack of wolves, and they're not doing any non-wolf like things. They're just they kind of circle you with some interest to see if there's stragglers, and when they notice that you're a kind of strong armed folks, they slink back off into the woods, and you can see, I think, the Seeker Knights who are with you, Feliz, Gornig, and Taylor, say a prayer to the burning mother, and are just grateful that the wolves are acting like wolves again, that things are in their rightly order, and I think what you notice of them is what they're discussing, as you're making camp and as you're kind of traveling and doing your thing, is that they are also excited, like Valmonte is. I think they have found that, or they have found a way that this seems to be in support of their Seeker Knight and of the child. They think that the child needs a world where there are knights and not this scholar knight order. And so like they feel like they are like making the world better for the child to grow into, so the child can like live up to its destiny and be the religious figure that they want it to be. What you two have really done is made me mentioning a terrifying, I think, religious figure, the Burning Mother. I just can't not think of mom jokes when I say that. Damn, you've literally ruined the Burning Mother. Like it is just a teenage mom joke. That's all it is. As soon as I said the Burning Mother, I literally just like looked at Thomas and I was like, is he gonna do it? Is he gonna make a mom joke? But I think that's something worth noting is that we've seen Kelwyn and Valmonte as I don't know, they have been young up and coming knights, which has been cool to see, and a bit like high school 80s movies, jocks. I feel like I don't know, I get very like all those mean rich characters James Spader played in the 80s. That is the vibe. That's the definite vibe I get.
The way I see them is that they're characters that the hero of the story, the protagonist, the good guy would like run into and
Right.
like would like I would like show them up in some way, like they'd learn a lesson from him. Like
Right.
these are not the heroes. These are the guys to act as foils for the hero.
Right.
I like that because then that means we're wandering around waiting for that main protagonist.
Yeah, just to come and like show us the error of our ways, but so far no sign of that.
Well, I mean, that is the beauty of role-playing games, I feel like, is that you kind of play into tropes, and then sometimes the game is just like, yeah, nope, you're not getting what you thought you were going to get from the genre. This other thing is happening. Awesome. What do you two do? I feel like as like the sun is setting, Feliz and Gornig and Taylor, enter into their prayers. I think they clean and tidy their armor, and then kind of pray as the sun sets. What do Kelwyn and Valmonte do during that time? Is there a ritual that they do? Do they just kind of watch and shake their heads?
I think just in the context of like, oh, these are two that are like young people, they might be learning some things. Valmonte turns to Kelvin and asks, do we know anything about elves?
I think Kelwyn is from the camping stocks is pulling out some onion and stringing it along some string, and he's like, do we have any bells? I hear onions and bells might keep them at bay. I don't want them running up on us while we're camping at night.
Okay, good. Onions and bells. All right. Yeah. Just one question, Kevin. If they can be kept away by onions and bells, that would That would mean we wouldn't need to come here to get rid of them.
Or there isn't enough onions and bells.
Okay.
I don't know. Growing up, that's what my grandma would say. Those Fey folk. You put onions up and bells, especially around the doorways, right?
And then when the elves didn't show up, your grandmother would be like, hence proved.
Well,
Like,
they
there
never
you go.
showed up,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So
Maybe we don't know enough.
yeah. I'm worried about because when we fight knights, they play by the rules. We fought wolves, and that didn't really. I wasn't worried about that because we're not going to lose to wolves, But elves, they don't play by the rules. That annoys me. Also makes me a little bit worried.
Well, we don't know what they're here for.
Can't be anything good. Have you ever heard of an elf doing a good thing?
I've never actually met one.
I mean, neither have I, but if you had heard that
it's all been bad stuff. Yeah, no,
it's been, okay.
They snatch up kids and pies and cookies. And, yeah, it's all been bad stuff.
There is, I mean, there's a good chance that the High Lord is missing, and that because of the elves. Let's not forget that. They might be directly behind the political vacuum of the realm. So, I mean, it's not a big deal. It just means more glory for us when we defeat them.
Right. I was gonna say then it's no question. It's easy, right? It's black and white. Then it's sword time. That's easy.
Yeah, but if they can dazzle, if they can mesmerize somebody like the High Lord, then they could potentially do it to one of us, and that would be, And I don't mean to, I don't want to jump to conclusions here, Kelvin, but like, if they dazzled you,
we could ask a seer. I bet you they know.
You could.
I mean, there is a lake to the north. You can, and you knew that when you left the castle. They kind of like talked about the trail with you. You know that there are often seers there. I mean, lakes, mountains, hills. I feel like there are places where they tend to congregate. You know that there is like a seer's temple alongside Bone Lake, so that is a possibility. Throwing that out there.
We could go and talk to seer, but I mean, our track record with seers isn't the best. They don't. We keep asking them for like, what's the weakness of an ogre, and then they say some stuff, and then it doesn't really help us. In the end, we have to do it the old-fashioned way, and I'm just like, the thing.
It's really interesting you should say that, Thomas, because I've been wondering something since you all bragged about killing the ogre.
Why are you saying it like that, Judd?
Right, I don't like where this is going.
Yeah, I'm just curious, y'all. I'm asking. I'm just curious. the ogre. I'm trying to find that info. Hold on. I'm looking at the blah blah blah. Ogre watches a company, shivering in the snow, ancient graveyard. Having gathered, of course, laughter. It is said that you cannot harm the ogre unless you know the ogre's true name. The ogre has hid his soul, and that somehow, and so I'm curious, like, how did you uncover the ogre's true name? Did you trick the ogre? Or like, did you just not? And did you, like, cut off the ogre's head, leave, and then the ogre put his head back on his shoulders? I guess is my question.
Wow. Are you suggesting that maybe we didn't vanquish the ogre?
I think that's what he's saying. I think that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
That's what I
I'm
heard.
suggesting that. I mean, yes.
Yeah.
That's what I heard.
I mean, that's easy for you to say, Judd. You weren't there.
That's right. You weren't there.
We did defeat the wolves. Everybody saw that. That happened.
That's right.
I was not disputing that. I was not at all disputing that.
I think Jay likes the idea that these two did not know the true name of the ogre, and they defeated him. They killed him. They made a mess of him, and then walked away. Right?
Got it. Cool. Sounds good.
Yeah, we probably asked the seer. The seer was like, "You have to discover the true name," and we were like, "I don't think so." That does not sound like how it should work.
Right.
And,
the sword doesn't care about a name.
Yeah. So maybe maybe we find out that the ogre's back later. But by then we would have vanquished many myths, and that won't matter. Sometimes you have to fake it till you make it.
That's right.
That's why.
I'm down with that. All right. Sounds good. So I mean, yeah, I've never heard.
I have another pitch. Pitch.
Yeah.
It's something that we haven't talked about. It's just come to me right now, like in this moment. What if we have actually vanquished the ogre? This is, but it was because there was a third knight who showed up and who had the true name.
Cool.
Right? Someone, and maybe we didn't really get to talk to this person, or maybe we did. And I'd like to pitch that this was the High Lord traveling. This was Tenet.
The Pearl Knight? Cool.
Yeah. So
love it.
Maybe maybe we ran into her and she helped us, but we don't have to mention that every time, right? Like that would make the story too long if I had to include all of the details, like there was the third person and things like that. So I think
just to sum up, y'all went to the High Lord's Keep. They're like, we're looking for the High Lord. We can't find her. Have you seen her? And they said, have you seen her? And y'all were like, not lately. Like,
well, no. I have an answer for that. That.
Okay.
I think we met the Pearl Knight. We didn't know the Pearl Knight was the High Lord.
Oh,
and I think in the conversation, they referred to the Pearl Knight as the High Lord. We haven't made that connection. And maybe they never mentioned the Pearl Knight.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sounds good.
And maybe we discovered that like a little bit too late, right? We can't go back and be like, hey, by the way, because anyway, the real question is, where is she now? And we
where is she now? That's right.
Yeah. Sounds good.
It's not our fault, Judd.
I'm not. No blame. No blame. Was not looking for blame here. The Seeker Knights are definitely into like heading up to the lake and
Okay.
yeah, and but like that is not Judd saying that. That's literally three other knights who are just like, honor the seers is one of our, is one of our oaths.
It is, yeah.
We should probably pay them that honor and see what's going on.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm up for doing that. And I just before the scene ends, I want to turn to Kelvin and just be like, if one of us is possessed or bewitched by the elf, the other one will have to bear the burden of vanquishing them.
Agreed.
So
I don't want to be bewitched.
Yeah. We better hope it's not me, because I don't know if you could, you could do that then, so.
Oh, I could do it.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe you could. I'm not saying you couldn't.
No, I know. I'm just, I'm reassuring you, right? That.
Yeah. And if it was you, I could definitely do it.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Let's go find this.
Sounds good. Yeah. Yeah, there is a temple to the seer. I think the Bone Lake is a salt lake. Which I oddly suspected, and then I rolled up the cured seer who is preserved in salt. So then I was like, oh yeah, it actually is a salt lake. Good.
Nice.
I wasn't sure. It is a beautiful lake. It's crystal clear, and the bottom it's just an abyss. The bottom is not visible, and the seer's acolytes welcome you, and offer to clean your armor and your weapons while you purify yourselves in the lake in order to see the seer. And there is like a shoreline where where people who wish to see the seer wash themselves. And
nice. What if the lake is so salty that there's some lakes that are so salty that like you can float on them?
Yeah, totally.
Yeah. So
yeah, totally.
Nice. Yeah.
And
yeah, I think we like bathe and like whatever and try to get an audience with this year. Yeah.
Cool. You I should roll a couple dice. I just want to see two things. Interesting.
Yeah, I can't make nothing out of those two rolls. I don't know what none of that means.
Yeah. Well, you don't know what table I was rolling on, so it's good.
How annoyed is the seer?
That's right.
How salty is the seer?
Yeah, I think you are given ritualistic robes to wear after you're bathing, and are allowed into the seer's chambers. the seer is this desiccated figure. I mean, as always, some strange, creature on its way towards wisdom by being barely human. It is this desiccated figure, I think in like a cocoon of salt, preserved. Mouth so dry that it can barely speak, and how do you present yourselves? I think Feliz and Gornig and Taylor are kind of following your lead.
As they should.
Have you been bested in combat?
Yes. I think I step up and I say, "Oh, cured seer, we seek the elf, and we want to be protected from their charms and magic. What advice do you have for us?"
Yeah, I think a hand comes out of the salt with like some salt on it, and it rasps. The cured seer rasps. Taste.
It's gonna taste. Yeah, it's gonna taste like salt. Is what
That's right. It's gonna taste like salt.
But then I will bend down and I guess just lick the salt out of the seer's hand. Yeah. Just that. That's what's happening right now.
Yeah.
Just me looking up at Kevin, just looking down, just doing this. Am I doing this?
Yeah. You take a Kelvin. Jay, you're just shaking your head. Like, are you letting Valmonte?
Yeah, he asked the question. This is
Okay.
this is the Valmonte show. I'm his hype man.
All right. Let's see what kind of trip you have, Valmonte. Why don't you make a spirit roll? I mean, you're gonna get information one way or the other.
Yeah.
I just want to kind of see, like, I'm just curious. Is it a pleasant experience? Is it unpleasant? I'm not rolling to see if you get information, but just how it is transferred to you, I guess.
Yeah, I rolled a 10. I have 13 spirits, so that's
awesome.
That's a success. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it does offer manic visions, and you have a vision of the steward of the seasons, Coratus, who you see the elf. You see how fast they flaunt their power, and you know that for some reason Coratus cannot step inside, cannot step indoors. Any human-made structure they cannot walk into. And you see Coratus's servants, the seasoned scouts and the seasoned destroyers, and you can see them ushering in time, ushering the seasons along, and that. You have a vision of the next season arriving earlier than it should. And you know that to the north is an ironsmith who is in terrible danger.
Okay. So do I understand the connection between the elves and the seasons here? Is it just that like the elves want a specific season to come faster because that's their goal, and when it does, they will,
Yeah.
Okay.
I will read you the elf's poem because we've got 72 poems. Why don't we read
That's
it?
right.
Uh,
That's
uh,
right.
a steward of seasons, nature's power bestowed. Our land bends to their whimsy. Our lives no mercy showed.
Okay.
Every time you or we recite one of these poems, I get like another +2 points to Chris McDowell for writing all these
Nice.
poems.
Oh,
That
totally.
is that is
Yeah.
insane. I'd quit.
Uh,
That is
uh,
incredible.
Yep. A friend was just talking about primetime adventures. So yeah, definitely throwing fan mail his way whenever we read
Yes.
those. Very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Definitely.
Okay. So, all right. So do the elves have a certain aspect and of a specific season, or am I getting a sense that it's just like all seasons?
All seasons. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And we sense that this maybe iron is, something that they don't like or something like that, and that you said there's an ironsmith that is in danger.
Yeah.
Right.
You're not sure if it's because of his iron. It could be.
It could be. Yeah.
It could be.
Okay. Yeah. Cool. And I have a direction for where this smith is.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's a seer pointing me in a direction. I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
I think I come back and out of this vision, and I say, I turn to Kelvin and I say, no onions and no bells.
Huh. What was it then? Because they never came. Something was happening.
Yeah. Unicorns didn't come either, so maybe onions and bells keep them away.
All right. Is that it?
No. Nothing.
So you ask that question. I think you're still in the you say, is that it? And the cured seer offers some salt for you, Kelvin, if you want it.
Yeah.
So is there salt in the seer's hand?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, the seer is just covered in salt, right?
Salt.
They are they are like in a I would say almost a coffin, right? But like it's not a coffin. It's just like a place. It is and they are covered in it. I think like all around, and then like their hand comes out, and
I look at the Kelvin looks at the Seeker Knights. What are they doing? What do they look like?
They're looking like y'all are leaders. Y'all won the duel. You can eat this salt. Right, like there's nothing. There is nothing in the Burning Mother's religion that has to do with eating this salt. But they also like I don't think they think it's as gross as you do. I think they think it's holy,
right,
and a little scary.
So I think he reaches and grabs a pinch of the salt.
Yeah.
Closes his eyes, holds his nose, and drops the salt in.
Yeah. Let's make that spirit roll.
What is my spirit? My spirit is 13.
Yeah.
Right? Yes, 13. D20. Here we go. Oh my gosh.
Failed.
19.
Cool. Cool.
I knew I should have made Taylor do it. Go get that salt.
Yeah. You you I'm trying to think of like what goes wrong, right?
Right.
So you have this. I mean, maybe you can tell me. You have a vision that if you wait a few weeks at this temple, one of the elf steward's seasoned scouts will come here to bestow a gift to the seer. A powerful magical rod. How, like, what goes wrong, Jay? Like, does Kelwyn run out into the woods and go feral for a while? Do you do you see something else that gives you pause? Does it awaken some kind of regret? What goes wrong with this?
Oh, that's what went wrong. We lost Judd.
Oh no.
Oh no, he's
Judd,
coming back. Here he comes.
Judd probably closed the tab.
Yeah, he's coming back. We'll have to shuffle the windows around.
What goes wrong with this vision? Sorry.
So, and you're probably working on. There you are. I was gonna say you're probably working on your technical difficulties, but you're back.
Yeah.
If I don't know why the elf arrives with a gift for the seer, I'm gonna assume the seer is in on it, right? And can we even trust this? Why is he bringing you a gift?
Yeah.
How are you? I don't.
Yeah.
Do you want to ask that?
So maybe after the vision, I don't ask. Maybe I accuse, right? Maybe that's what goes wrong.
Yeah.
Is that I accuse the seer of being a betrayer, right?
Wow.
Yeah. Why is he bringing you a gift?
Yeah. I think the cured seer croaks in its dry tone. Knights are not the only ones who honor us.
What's that even mean? Jay knows what that means, but
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I do not get Kelwyn and Valmonte mixed up with Jay and Thomas. Otherwise, I'd be like, I am playing Mythic Bastionland with these two bros. I can't even tell you. Like, it is just, I don't know if they're gonna play or try to like give someone a wedge D. I don't know what's going on in this game. I'm not getting y'all mixed up. It's good.
That is funny.
Yeah, I think Feliz and Gornig and Taylor are like they step away from you. They're like, they say, Kelvin, what are you doing?
It's
the seer's compromised. He's getting gifts from the elf. I saw it.
You saw it happen it's already happened. You saw something
in a couple of weeks. The elves will arrive bearing a gift. Some big magical gift.
Well, they won't, because we're going to defeat them before that. So maybe all
Assuming
you've seen
this
is
betrayer doesn't warn them that we're coming, because he knows we're going that way.
I mean, look. He's not even talking to us. You know what I mean? Like he's just like I'm not. But no, tell me about
Yeah.
this object that you saw.
It was
Because
a rod.
what was it? Do you think did it look like it was made of iron?
It seemed more magic than metal.
Oh, maybe that's maybe it has something to do with this this smith that I saw. Maybe not, but I think let's assume that this rod is something that will fall into our hands rather than the seers. Kelvin.
I don't understand.
No, let's talk about it outside. Like,
I was gonna say he's
I'm
kind
trying
of
to
backing out of the right
yeah.
before the seer decides to do something different, right? He's trying to get out of the influence of the
Yeah.
seer. Yeah.
As soon as we're outside, I'm like, you can't do that. You can't. I mean, come on. Like, what are we gonna do? Are we gonna fight a seer?
If they're bad, yes. If they're bad for the realm, yes.
What's
That seer's in cahoots with the elf.
I mean,
Yeah, Feliz and Gornig and Taylor are with Valmonte. They say, Kelwin, you have stepped out of line. That was disrespectful. You owe that seer penance. You should go in and throw yourself on their mercy.
Okay. Let's slow down. Let's slow down here. Okay.
Whoa!
My friend had a weird dream because he ate some weird salt, and that's on. That's the seers. Let's not insult the seer. The seer knew. Let's we're not throwing us at anybody's feet. Okay.
That's right. The seer was like, "Here, go on a trip."
Yeah. If they would be any good at seeing, they would have seen that you were going to accuse them of whatever you accused them of. So it's fine.
Perhaps we should. The three of us should go save the ironsmith, and the two of you can wait here to deal with the elf with his gift, or the.
If the elf is coming towards the ironsmith, and the danger of the ironsmith is the elf, then we might as well go with you, and we could always come back. By that time, you said weeks, didn't you, Kelvin? That's more than enough time.
Yeah, it was a couple of weeks.
Cool.
Well, we could perhaps intercept that elf, the scout elf, along its way.
Cool. Yeah, we're not really interested in scouts. Mostly, we.
It's a scout elf that's bringing the gift.
Yeah, but I guess we have to defeat their leader. Like with the wolves.
Right.
It might be. Yeah. Yeah, let's ride north. If anything, yeah, Judd, that feels right? That we'll be able to go there and maybe come back by the time.
Yeah. It's not that far.
That feels okay.
It's not that far. Yeah.
Okay. I think that's what we do.
Cool. Yeah, I think there is, I think the tension dissipates with the bad trip and the salt, and you, at dusk the next day, or at dawn the next day, you come to a a lone ironsmith's kind of. I think they they're not in a village. They live on their own, and their smith is like attached to their house, and you see your first glimpse of these otherworldly creatures, right? There are two season destroyers. They wear smooth bark armor and helms, and they have a long sword. That they both have long swords, like very long, like just really almost kind of like pole arms, and they have the ironsmith on his knees, and they're gonna cut his head off. I think he's begging for mercy, and they say, the harvest must come, and the harvest needs blood. Your apprentice will take over. They are ready. You've taught them well.
Whoa, we charge in, right? We try to stop that.
Yeah. Cool. Let's make a clarity roll. Let's see if you get there in time. Before that first. No, I think that's one of the things that's happening. Like as you charge in, let's say that. I think like the one of them. I mean, you're the one who had the vision. So Valmonte knows that the one who's about to do the beheading is named Kilinar. And you all charge in. I think we can go to combat, right? Or do you want to? What do you think? Go to combat? Just make a roll? Yeah, I think go to combat, right?
No, I mean, what's our goal here? Is it to save this guy? In which case, maybe that's a roll.
Yeah.
Like, how do you like? Jay, what are you thinking here? Do we need to?
Kelvin heard there must be blood for the harvest, and so I'm thinking it's probably going to be elf blood.
Nice.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
Cool.
In addition to saving the smith.
Yeah.
No, I am thinking about time as well. So I'm like, do we want do you want this to be combat happens very fast. Let's do it. Yeah.
Cool.
What dice are we rolling for the Seeker Knights, Judd? Give them to us and we'll handle that.
Yeah. The Seeker Knights roll a D4 for their half shield and a D8 for their hefty morning stars.
Okay. And there are 3 of them, right?
Yep.
So I'm going to use pack tactics to basically say that their 3 D4s combine into a D12.
Nice.
So, yeah. So we'll be rolling 3 D8 and 1 D12 for them.
Nice. Love that.
Nice.
can we say what that looks like? Like, have you taught them to like link their shields together, or like
Oh,
what is it? What
yeah.
is it? How does it? Is there a manifestation there of some kind?
Oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, I think. Oh, okay. I think we've just been practicing teamwork, right? So there is this
Yeah,
whole thing of like, you know, uh, they use their shields. Like this is the only good part uh, of that Justice League movie, right? Where the Amazons were doing all that cool stuff. They were like boosting people with their shields, and
yeah,
like people were like, so there's a whole. I think literally like three of them are holding their shields together, and I can like run up and like take a boost off them and like launch flying
yeah.
into the air and stuff like that. Like, yeah.
Love it. I think we can. Should we? Or is this just going to take too much time? Let's try. Great.
Oh yeah, no, we've done this before. Yes, yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. I just want to make sure. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. The two seasons destroyers are Kilinar and Tesiviza, and they each have 3d6. I think one is going to be attacking one of you, and the other one will be attacking the Smith this round.
Nice.
Oh,
Yeah. Yep.
okay.
Shall we roll some dice and see what's going on? Any pre-roll gambits or feats that we need to declare?
I using the black axe. I will smite.
Nice.
And I guess I'm going. I will. I will smite the one that is not attacking the Smith.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Mostly to put pressure on Thomas.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm rolling with the Seeker Knights. No smite. Ooh, big dice. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
I think that's all I get, right? I don't think I have.
Once they bleed, your damage doubles, right?
Yeah.
I'm rolling 3d6 for this elf's weapon. I'm just taking like the highest die, right? I'm not adding those together.
No,
correct?
you're spending anything above 4s to do gambits.
Got it.
You're using the highest dice for damage probably, and then you're using anything above 4.
Got it. It doesn't say that they have access to gambits. And usually
they do.
They do? Okay.
Yeah, you just have to assume that they do.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Sounds
nice, good. Jay. You also roll big. Nice.
Yeah.
We've got so many 8s on the board right now.
Yeah.
So the nice thing is if you do a gambit with something above a 4, they don't get a save. So we can just do we can really like do whatever we want to them, really.
If it's an 8 or higher, the gambits with an 8 or higher are stronger gambits.
Yeah. So we'll use one of these 8s for damage, and then we have 2 strong gambits and 3 weak gambits left. Okay, yeah. So one of those gambits we want to be don't kill, just stopping them from being able to kill the wait, are these just because we can, are these elves on steeds?
No, they're not.
Oh, then we get to throw in our dice from steeds as well, which is
Nice.
like a d6 for me, and I think a d6 for Jay as well. So I'm just gonna quickly roll that. Oh, another
Cool.
4.
Yeah, no, if you do 2d6, that's perfect.
Okay, sorry, I just rolled one. I'll just roll another one for
Okay.
you. Okay, so yeah, we got one more gambit from that. Cool. So shall we say that one of those 8s that doesn't have a save is to just like knock this elf away, like to just
Cool.
throw them back so that that blade that they're bringing down on the smith, like that's not happening.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Then Jay, we have like 4 or 5 gambits left. We can put that into like impair. We could put that into more damage. What do you want to do?
There's only 2 elves here.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm good with hindering them, so we get a stronger, better round. If we can wound one, that's even better.
Okay. So yeah, we'll spend one of those 8s to impair Judd, which means that they will be rolling a d4 for their weapon next time. That's
Got
on
it.
one of them.
Yeah.
Right. And oh no, we can impair both of. No, sorry, no. We can only impair one of them, and then we'll spend the other 4 gambits on damage. So we'll do 12 damage to one of them.
Got it.
The one that Jay said. So not the one that we knock back. The other one, we do 12 damage to that one. We impair it, and then the other one is just pushed back. Yeah.
Yeah. Love it. Cool. Yeah, I think you mortally wound
That's what I'm talking
one
about.
of them.
Nice.
Yeah.
They go down, and I think the other one just looks puzzled, right? Oh no, I didn't take their armor into account. Okay, it's not mortally wounded. It is wounded, but it is not mortal. Sorry. The smoothblock armor holds that off, and they are up, but they are hurt, and I think they just look like confused as to why you would do that, right? But you have definitely gotten through the guard and are in the are hurting them in a serious way. They're I think the one tries to kind of hurt the hold up.
You already rolled for them.
Yeah. No, I know. I was just not a big deal. I think the role I was thinking of was foolish. They the one who was trying to hold you off does 5 damage to Valmonte. And then I think the other one was trying to hurt the Smith, but you all successfully pushed them away, right?
Right. Yeah.
So I think that's all that happens is like the 5 damage swing at Valmonte.
So, because we are the knights we are, Would the hit from that elf on the smith, would that have killed the smith?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. All right, that's bragging rights.
Yeah.
We saved his life.
Yep. Yep.
You got your priorities, Jay. You're like,
I said we are the knights we are, right? I'm
cool.
not. He doesn't owe us anything. I
Yeah.
just, we saved his life. I just want to be able to say that.
Yeah. Can we like can we see if they back off now, Jay? Can we be like,
Yo,
yeah,
I'm with you.
Yeah.
This man, we are knights, and this is a citizen of the realm.
Yeah, I think like they don't give up, but they like step back and say, "Foolish, foolish mortals! The tide of the seasons require fresh blood. Every season you have lived in your short lives has been because somewhere in the realm we were there, spilling blood. I am sorry that your seers did not inform you and educate you.
I think Kelwin looks at.
Maybe you should do it this time so that you better understand it."
Ooh, so there's two things. Kelwin looks at Velamonte when they point out that the seers knew this. This is Kelwin calling back to he's a betrayer.
Yeah.
Right? And then Kelwin says, "I will gladly spill that blood, and then I want to finish the elf that is wounded."
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
I want that to be the blood.
Yeah. Let's just see the damage, make sure that you have enough. Like I think they don't see that coming, and they're not.
Right.
Yeah, and they believe they're superior to you, right?
Right. I'm using the black axe, and if he's wounded, it's 2d10.
Right. Yeah, he's wounded.
All right.
You need to make a save to see whether you can smite again.
Oh, right.
You need to pass a vigor save.
Oh, I wasn't gonna pull smite in, but I do need to make that save. So let me do that first.
Yep.
I felt like pulling smite in again is kind of cheaty.
Hey.
Well, I don't know. I don't know that I don't. Yeah, that's just Jay. Here's my roll. I'm rolling against vigor, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, why can't I do this right? Oh yeah, there it is.
Okay.
All right.
Nah,
so I did not make that roll.
Yep. Yeah. So just 2d10, which is still 2d10. A lot of damage.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wow, big roll.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. What does it look like as you kill Kilinar, the Season Destroyer?
Yeah, I think my black axe, when I use it against wounded opponents, I think it wails, right? Only then, right?
Nice.
Yeah, and so I think it wails when I move to strike down that elf and to spill its blood. Yeah, I think once he's down, I turn to the other elf and I tell it, "There's your blood for the harvest. There it is."
Yeah.
I'm resisting the urge to run through the entrails, but that's on the table.
Yeah.
Right.
That's on
right. Yeah, I think Kilinar's comrade Tessaviza looks sad for a second, and looks at their friend's blood going out onto the grass, and they touch the shoulder of the smith, and they say, Kilinar, the season destroyer, has given their blood so that the harvest season might come. Yours is spared this season. And they're done, right?
They're done.
They turn like, I'm not saying the season that the scene is over. I'm not ending anything.
Right.
But like to Tessavisa, this is finished. And I think Tessavisa, like, puts their long weapon, gold falcons on their shoulder, and and turns to leave. The Seeker Knights look confused.
Yeah. I think they're all confused.
Yeah.
Then I will go through the entrails for an answer.
Oh, right. Nice.
If they leave the elf there, I won't stop them from taking the elf. But
they do. They do.
Yeah.
They leave it. Yeah.
Then yes. Are we wrong? That's my question. Right? Are we wrong here?
Yeah.
As I go through the elves' entrails.
That's such a good question.
Right? Because we're all confused. And I'm confused too, right? So, right? Are we the bad guys? Are we wrong? In fact, yes. Are we the bad guys? That's my question.
Oh, interesting.
Right. So the other interesting part is you don't have to say yes or no. I think you have to point me in a direction.
Yeah.
And I'm looking that up just to make sure. I think we clarified that last time.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's way more interesting than yes or no.
Ooh. Maybe, yeah. I'm interested in where it points us to, because it could point us to the leader. It could point us back to the seer.
Yeah.
And we're going back there anyway.
Right.
Because,
it's Karen casting. Spread the innards of the recently dead across the ground. Ask a single question. They point you in a direction that would help.
Nice. Yeah, I think it points you in the direction deeper into the forest, but it's a specific direction that will lead you to the steward of the seasons hall.
Okay.
And yeah, I think let's take our hour break super late, and we will enter the elf Quiritus, steward of the seasons hall, next.
Nice.
When we come back.
That is nice.
So,
yeah.
We will see you all in a bit, and let's take a couple minutes and get some things sorted, and we'll see you in a minute.
All right.
The elf.